All right. Hey ho, let's go. This is Resistance Radio, where natural selection selects resistance, and scientists just gave evolution a new competitor, artificial intelligence. Now, researchers have now used AI to design brand new viruses that actually work. That sentence sounds alarming, but it's also missing the most important part of the story, that these viruses infect bacteria and not people. And those type of viruses are called bacteriophages or just phages. And the concept is pretty simple. Bacteria can get viruses just like we can. And a phage finds a particular bacterium, it infects it, makes more copies of itself inside of it, and ultimately kills the bacterial cell. It's a virus, but the bacteria are the ones having a very bad day. Now, scientists at Stanford and the Arc Institute trained AI on genetic information, basically teaching it to recognize the patterns and rules written into DNA. Then they asked it to design new bacteriophages. They built those designs in a lab, and some of them actually worked, and they infected and killed the E. coli bacteria. Now, that matters because we have a growing problem with multi drug resistant bacteria. We treat bacterial infections with antibiotics, but bacteria evolve. Some survive the drugs, reproduce, and eventually we get infections that several different types of antibiotics can't kill them. Evolution never stops just because modern medicine would find that, convenient. Phages give us another possible way to fight back. Instead of giving somebody another antibiotic and hoping it works, doctors could potentially use a virus designed to attack that specific bacterium causing the infection. Phage therapy itself isn't new. The problem has always been finding the right phage for the right bacteria. AI just made that search much faster and much more precise. And this experiment showed something particularly interesting. Researchers created bacteria that had already become resistant to a natural bacteriophage. Some of the AI designed phages were still able to kill them. So we're not just talking about AI copying something nature already created, we're talking about potentially designing new weapons as bacterial resistance evolves. Now, none of this means we've solved antibiotic resistance. These experiments were done in a laboratory using phages that target bacteria. There is a huge distance between this worked in a dish and this is treatment your doctor can prescribe. Promising science and proven medicine are not the same thing. And yes, there are real questions about safety. If AI becomes good enough to design biological systems, we need strong rules about what gets designed, who can build it, and how that work is monitored. But that's different from panicking because somebody used the word AI and virus in the same headline. Powerful technology needs serious oversight, not a horror movie soundtrack. But what makes this story important is bigger than one bacteriophage. For years, we've mostly used computers to read biology, analyzing genomes, comparing mutations, finding patterns. Now we're starting to use them to design biology. And if we can safely use that ability to stay one step ahead of drug resistant bacteria, that could become an extraordinary public health tool. The bacteria are evolving now. Our tools can evolve too. This is Resistance Radio, where natural selection selects resistance. And this time, resistance may finally have some competition. Thank you for tuning in.